What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Avengers number 63, which will also be part 2 of Avengers Assemble. This is the battle of 1 million BC, the Avengers standing face to face with their prehistoric counterparts, the Avengers of 1 million BC, as they prepare for their battle against the band of Multiversal Masters of Evil. If they have any hopes of defeating Doom Supreme, they are gonna have to work together, because Doom Supreme and his Masters of Evil, they have come to erase all of Marvel history as we know it. While this battle is going on, we see that Mephisto is working his way towards the Watchtower, the home of Avenger Prime, and coming to the rescue, we saw Ghost Rider and Ant-Man. But this story is gonna be focusing hugely on the battle that is taking place in our prehistoric time era. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up on Earth 616, the Stone Age, the Genesis point. The fight for the entire timeline is currently at stake. They are fighting for everything that they have ever known, with Captain America leading the charge. With all of our heroes going in, one individual stands against them. That is the Dark Phoenix. We see all of our heroes blasted back, sending in Berserker to clean up anything that is still moving. That is when Berserker begins to get wrapped up, something grabbing hold of him. That something is Ghost Rider. Our prehistoric Ghost Rider has come in. He has grabbed hold of Berserker and he burns him down to the very atom, pronouncing that that was for Starbrand, and he challenges anybody to come up against him. Thor, Odin, and our Phoenix Echo, they let it be known that all of them are next. As an entire force together, we see the Avengers of past and present charge into the fray yet again, while Doom Supreme tries to take down Odin. That is where we see Valkyrie coming in and laying down the hate, grabbing Mjolnir and smashing Doom Supreme in the face with the hammer, giving the hammer back to Odin. The two of them combined go to take down Doom Supreme. Our heroes fighting with all of their might, as our present-day Starbrand looks at the Hulk Starbrand, starting off by saying thank you. Thank you for giving your life, that way she could live. She only wishes that she had the strength to do the same for him. That is where we have Norman Osborn, aka Ghost Goblin, with Nighthawk wondering, what have you done? How have you done this to get this kind of power? With our prehistoric Ghost Rider letting it be known that he does what his kind always will do. He sold his soul for this power. But our prehistoric Ghost Rider lets it be known that he is the first of the riders, the first to grab hold of that flame. He is vengeance everlasting, and Ghost Goblin is nothing more but bones and skin, with a blast that could be seen from freaking space, with our Ghost Rider leaving a hole right in the middle of Norman's chest. Ghost Goblin is taken out of this fight instantly, and Nighthawk lets them know. He lets the prehistoric Ghost Rider know that they are both children of Mephisto, but they have to be better than the evil, that they have to be better than him to win this. But our prehistoric Ghost Rider, he thinks differently, letting Nighthawk know that he is wrong. He believes that they have to be much, much worse. That is when Doom Supreme, he decides to just go nuclear with this. Mephisto playing his own games. Usually they're able to take out this stuff without any problem. Earth 616, they find themselves at an impasse. And so what Doom Supreme does is he goes to target all of the ape men that find themselves hiding away in caves. He releases a plague upon the world, a red mist that starts making its way through all of the valleys. Our prehistoric ancestors begin to slowly die die, as many of them run as fast and as hard as they can. That is when Valkyrie and Ghost Rider go to try and stop this. The prehistoric Ghost Rider using his flame. This flame begins to extinguish some of the plague, but it's not enough. The storm is spreading far too quickly, and while Valkyrie's all-weapon can make gas masks, she simply can't make enough in time to save everybody. This is when Ghost Rider asks Valkyrie a question. You have seen what this world becomes. Is it worth it? With Valkyrie saying, despite all the evidence to the contrary, she can tell him with every fiber in her being that yes, it's worth all that and more. With Ghost Rider telling her to see to it that it is. We see him on his mammoth bursting into flame, running into the mist, running into the plague. We see him release the full might of his ability. One moment of pure beauty. The inferno engulfs everything, and this dissipates the plague. The red mist taken out completely, but it cost the life of prehistoric Ghost Rider. But he saved them. All of the 8 men that will eventually become what we know as the Avengers. The ancestors saved. As this fight rages on, that is where we are taken to distant space. A fireball cutting its way through all space and time. That is where we see her, the true mother of Thor, the goddess, the Phoenix. She is coming, and that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This issue was okay. They really did focus more on the battle, but it really didn't go anywhere. Ghost Rider, prehistoric Ghost Rider sacrificing himself was a very awesome and beautiful moment. Now you could argue that our Avengers don't stand a chance against the Masters of Evil, that the Dark Phoenix's blast should have very likely taken out a good amount of them. But for the sake of the story, that obviously doesn't happen. I think the biggest revelation that we're gonna get from this is that Thor's true mother, the Phoenix Force, she is making her way through the cosmos, the world that she left behind, the sun that she left behind. She is coming to save them. She will be the reckoning. She will be the deciding factor in this battle. And I have a small inclination that we are gonna see Starbrand more or less rejuvenated back to her regular self. I think one of the issues with this, much like what we have going on with Dark Crisis, back over in DC Comics, now you have so many heavy hitters on the playing field, some of them being powered up, some of them being depowered for the story to even make sense. You know, I saw a lot of comments saying that this is Marvel's DC event, if you will. It's their Crisis event. And I can definitely see why people would say that, why they would think that. But with so many players on the battlefield, it's hard to focus on just one individual. You want to highlight as many people as possible, but without it feeling convoluted. And that is exactly what this issue felt like. It really did feel convoluted, that there are so many players on the battlefield, it's hard to keep track of what is actually going on. But with the battle well underway, the fate of Marvel history now hanging in the balance, can our Avengers come out on top? And if they do succeed, what will be the cost of victory? Let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you would like to get caught up on everything going on with this series, do me a favor, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It is going to get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having 5 different tiers, from $1 to $50. From loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you are unable to do any of this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.